Hello, I'm Darryl Howerton, and welcome to Women's Sports Cards, episode number 15. This one is titled Simone Biles Perfect 8 Scores. Today we're going to talk about Simone Biles, the most popular Olympian at the Tokyo Olympics this week. Not only is she have higher Q ratings, more popularity, and participating in the high-profile gymnastic sport, but she also has the most high-profile card out there, the most expensive rookie card of anybody at the 2021 Olympics, with this 2014 SI for Kids card of Simone Biles valued at $9,000. Now, mind you, that's valued as a PSA 10, and there are no PSA 10s in existence at the moment. Right now, there are 34 PSA 9s, 92 PSA 8s of the 209 cards graded, and a median 7 score is the average out there. But right now, there are no PSA 10s, but if there were, I'd say a conservative estimate would be that it's worth $9,000. The reason I say that is on July 7th, a PSA 9 sold for $3,000. And if you know my rule that typically speaking, a 10 goes for 3 times of what a 9 goes for, now you see why I have it valued at a 9. Now, of all those 34 PSA 9s out there, everybody likes holding on to them because those make it scarce. And there's only been 2 PSA 9s that have sold in the last 4 months. There was one that sold April 25th for $1,802. And like I said, July 7th, the PSA 9 sold for $3,000. Now, the PSA 8s have been selling like hotcakes. And that brings you to why I titled this the Perfect 8 Score, because they are extremely undervalued. If you look at what the PSA 9s are selling for and what the PSA 8s are selling for, it's like the difference between night and eternal day. I don't even know how to describe it. Right now, it's just the PSA 8s. Like I said, let's just talk about the PSA 9s. They sold for $1,800 in April and $3,000 a couple weeks ago. So at the very least, if you go by the April dates, at the very least, the 8 should be selling in the $900 range. Well, let me show you what the PSA 8s have been selling this week alone. $212, $178, $305, $250. That's an average of $280 for a PSA 8, when at the very least they should be going for $900. And current estimates have them going for $1,500. And yet you can get these at 20% of the price. That's what makes it the bargain of the week. Why wouldn't you buy a PSA 8, crack open the grade, and try to get regraded? If it came back a 9, all of a sudden you have a $3,000 card off a $200 or $300 investment. I mean, that's the type of bargains that are out there. I call this the Olympian bargain of the week. And now you see why I call this the Perfect 8 Score, because if you can score with some of these 8s, who knows what it can turn into. And at the very least, I see the values going up on the PSAs. But that's not all. I mean, there's even better values if you look at what the CSGs, SGCs, and the Beckett's are going for. Those 8s, which in some cases are probably better cards because those card companies grade tougher than PSA, those might even be more valuable, and you can get them even cheaper. The Beckett's are a bit more expensive. They're in the PSA range. They're or even a little bit higher at $355. But the ones I'd recommend looking at are the SGCs and the CSGs. Both of those 8s have been going at extremely low rates. You can get the CSG 8s this month for $176, and one sold for $81. Think about that. An $81 that you got regraded, it might come back a PSA 9 and be a $3,000 card. Or who knows? Maybe a PSA 10 if you're lucky, and a $9,000 card, all off an $81 investment, plus a regrading fee of what, 20, 30, 40 bucks, depending on where you go. That being said, the SGC 8s that have sold in June and July have sold at $191, $186, $206, $195, $186. It's great value, I'm telling you, the 8s that are out there. That's why I call this the perfect score. So if you look back at the PSA 8s in April and May, they were selling for $900. Why they're selling for so much less now, I have no idea. There's a lot of them out there. There are 92 PSA 8s that were graded. It's a big number, but she is a hugely popular athlete. And like I'm saying, these cards could be regraded. And if they were going at $900 back in April and May, based on the PSA 9 that sold at $1,802, and that's appropriate. You see where the 1,800 is twice of what a 9 and 8 goes. I always have that correlation. An 8 is worth half of what a 9 goes for. and a 9 is worth a third of what a 10 goes for. Now, that's not a hard and fast rule. That's just a guide that I use. But if you look at the numbers here, they were holding up at the time. The PSA 8s were going for, half of what a 900 was going for. It all made sense back then. I'm sorry, half of what an 1800 was going for. They were going for $900 averages. Now they're going for $200 and $300 when we just saw a PSA 9 sold for $3,000. It doesn't make any sense. And yet you can go out and buy any one of these cards on eBay. PSA 8s, CSG 8s, SGC 8s. They've all been selling consistently for those amounts the last few months, and she's just about to blow up big at the Olympics. It's the best time to get it. Pretty soon those deals will be gone, but that's why I call this the perfect score. I hope you like, I hope you subscribe, I hope you share. I wish you luck, and God bless.